If you've ever watched a singer walk on stage and felt the entire atmosphere change before he even sings a single note, then you already know the feeling Diwakar Choubey brings to Indian Idol Season 16. He is not just another contestant fighting for a trophy. He is a voice, a story, a spark. And in 2025, his journey has become one of the most emotional, electrifying, and inspiring stories on Indian television. Today, we are going deep into the life of the young singer from Gurgaon who has melted hearts, shocked judges, and transformed from a local talent into a national sensation. This is the story of Diwakar Choubey's lifestyle, his Indian Idol journey, his rumoured girlfriend, his family, his income, his dreams, and the untold biography behind the voice the entire country is talking about. If you're ready for this story, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss videos like this. The moment Diwakar stepped onto the Indian Idol 16 stage, something unusual happened. Before he even started singing, the judges looked at him the way you look at someone who carries something special. His energy wasn't loud, it wasn't overconfident, it was calm, but powerful. And then, with the very first note he sang, the stage shifted. Shreya Ghoshal sat up straight. Vishal Dadlani started smiling. Badshah whispered, "Ye age Kamal Khan walla hai." And the audience went silent, the kind of silence that only happens when a voice cuts straight into your chest. Not just hitting notes, but hitting emotions. That day, something extraordinary happened. Diwakar received the Platinum MIC, one of the highest honours in Indian Idol Season 16. It was not a normal selection. It was a statement, a stamp, a declaration that this boy from Gurgaon wasn't just good. He was special. He wasn't just entering the competition, he was entering the top 16 automatically. Imagine that. While others fought through rounds, eliminations, tension, and anxiety, Diwakar walked into the top 16 with one performance. That is not luck. That is talent. Diwakar's journey didn't begin on the glamorous stage, though. Long before national television cameras focused on him, long before millions of viewers watched him sing every weekend, there was a small-town boy practicing inside rooms, music halls, local clubs, and community spaces. Gurgaon, his hometown, played a massive role in shaping who he is. Unlike the hustle and chaos many imagine, his early musical journey was slow, consistent, and rooted in discipline. He didn't just wake up one day and decide to become a singer. He grew into music. He breathed it. He lived it. People who know him personally often describe him as quiet, soft-spoken, and extremely respectful, especially toward his Guruji, Sri Jayesh Chandra Mishra, who guided him musically and spiritually. That's why, every time Diwakar stands on stage, he always speaks with humility and gratitude. His growth wasn't just the result of talent, but mentorship, blessings, and a community that believed he was meant for something big. But when Indian Idol 16 arrived in 2025, everything changed. Suddenly, cameras were rolling, lights were blinding, judges were watching, millions of people were voting, and India wanted to know who this boy was. And the more he performed, the louder the audience applauded. Every time he sang, his fanbase grew, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook. People began searching his name, making edits, posting reaction videos, and commenting, "This guy is going to the finale." And maybe, just maybe, they are right. One of the biggest moments of his journey came when Shreya Ghoshal, one of the greatest singers of our generation, joined him on stage for a spontaneous duet. No one expected it. The producers didn't plan it. The judges didn't plan it. It just happened, naturally, because she was so captivated by his singing. And for the audience, it felt like a live concert was unfolding right in front of them. Imagine being a 23-year-old singer and having Shreya Ghoshal sing with you, not above you, not correcting you, but matching your energy. That is the moment every young musician dreams of. And Diwakar lived it. From there, his confidence grew. His presence grew. His voice got stronger, richer, deeper. Every weekend, he walked on stage not like a contestant, but like an artist ready to claim his place. People started calling him the honey voice, the calm storm, the silent killer, the heart melter, because his singing doesn't shout, it flows. It carries emotion like water carries reflections. And that is what makes him different from the loud, flashy performers. He is emotional, soulful, and connected. If you're enjoying this deep dive, make sure you subscribe right now because we bring stories like this every week, and trust me, you don't want to miss what comes next. Now let's talk about his personal life, the questions everyone asks, but very few know the answer to. Who is Diwakar off camera? What does he do when he's not performing? What about his family? His lifestyle? And yes, the big one, What about his girlfriend or relationship status? Here's the truth. Diwakar has kept his personal life extremely private. Unlike many young artists who upload everything on Instagram, he rarely posts anything about his family, his home, or his closest relationships. It isn't because there is nothing to share, it is because he protects what matters. We know that he is deeply connected to his Guruji and his music community, especially the Music Veranda group, which supported him during his early music training. But when it comes to his parents, siblings, or home life, there's barely any confirmed information. Now, the girlfriend rumor. This part has taken the internet by storm. Earlier in 2025, a social media account popped up with the handle Diwakar Choubey 2025, where a post appeared saying, "Happy birthday my wife." Fans immediately started speculating. Is Diwakar married? Is he in a serious relationship? Is this real or fake? Here's the truth. There is no official confirmation that the account belongs to the Indian Idol contestant. Until Diwakar himself confirms anything, every rumor remains just that, a rumor. So if you include this in your video, mention it as unverified. Because reality shows often attract fake accounts, impersonators, and fans who create profiles pretending to be the contestants. What matters is this: as of now, Diwakar hasn't publicly announced any girlfriend or wife. But this mystery, this silence, this privacy, is exactly why people are so curious about him. Now let's talk about what he earns. What does his income look like in 2025? How much is he making? Is he rich? Is he earning through Indian Idol? And does he have brand deals? Here's the truth. Contestants on reality shows do not earn an official salary unless they win or get special bonuses, but they receive exposure worth gold. And for artists like Diwakar, exposure leads to stage shows, event bookings, brand collaborations, and career opportunities. After Indian Idol, many contestants from past seasons built careers worth lakhs per month through concerts, music releases, streaming royalties, and sponsorships. Although Diwakar's exact income is not public, he is managed by a professional team called Connect.Official, which handles bookings and appearances. This means he has already entered the professional world of music business. Once the show ends, he is likely to earn through shows, live performances, collaborations, and eventually original music. Many Indian Idol contestants earn between 50,000 to 2 lakhs per show depending on their popularity. If Diwakar continues on this path, his income will only rise. Let's shift back to his Indian Idol journey, the heart of his story. One thing that makes Diwakar so special is his consistency. Some contestants have one good episode, one viral performance, or one emotional story. But Diwakar brings quality every week. He doesn't try to imitate famous singers. He doesn't overdo runs, modulation, or unnecessary drama. Instead, he stays true to his voice, his style, his comfort, and his soul. Judges love that. Audiences love that. And that is exactly why so many viewers believe he has the potential to reach the finale. But his journey is not all smooth. With every episode, pressure increases. Expectations increase. And fans expect bigger, better, more emotional performances. Yet Diwakar remains calm. That is perhaps his greatest strength, peace inside chaos. When the stage lights hit, when the judges stare, when the cameras zoom in, he transforms from a simple Gurgaon boy into a superstar. Imagine the journey he's been through. From singing in local gatherings to singing in front of India. From unknown to trending. From simple stages to the biggest stage in Indian music television. This is not just a journey, this is a transformation. But what makes Diwakar's story truly special is that he still has so much more ahead of him. Indian Idol is only the beginning. Once the show ends, the real journey begins, recording songs, building his audience, performing at concerts, collaborating with producers, releasing music videos, and shaping his identity as an artist. Imagine where he could be in 5 years. Maybe releasing albums. Maybe singing playback for Bollywood movies. Maybe performing internationally. Maybe winning awards. His potential is limitless, as long as he stays grounded, humble, and hardworking. And that brings us to the final question: who is Diwakar becoming? What kind of artist will he be? The emotional singer who melts hearts. The romantic singer who touches souls. The classical-inspired performer who preserves tradition. Or the versatile star who blends genres and creates something new. The truth is, he could be all of them. He has the voice, the presence, the discipline, and the passion. The next few years will define him not just as a contestant, but as an artist. So before we end, I want to speak directly to you. If you believe in new talent, if you believe in the next generation of music, if you believe in voices that deserve to be heard, then support Diwakar by watching his performances, voting when needed, and cheering him on. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into his lifestyle, his journey, his growth, and his untold story, then make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our breakdowns, biographies, and entertainment stories. This is the rise of Diwakar Choubey. And trust me, the story has just begun.